Howdy auction lovers, welcome to December 4th's online antiques and collectibles auction hosted by smithauctions.com. We have a ton of awesome furniture, collectibles, antiques, and all sorts of other stuff on this auction. Let's start this off by looking at some of the nice dressers and desks that we have on the auction. There's a ton of really cool wood furniture, although it is a hair dusty because of our environment, but it is in great condition. Also, we have a couple of games like this foosball table in the back here. And then after that, we have a large sectional couch with leather chair that's in great condition. Next, we have something we don't see a lot on the antiques and collectibles auction, a Butcher Boy meat bandsaw. Moving on from that, we have a number of lots of collectible die-cast tractors. Moving to the front of the aisle, we have a Masterbuilt Pro electric smoker that works per seller. Next to that, we have a vintage Ringer washing machine. In the back of the aisle, we have a wood table with a set of 6 chairs. Following that up, we have a Cavalier cedar chest. That's approximately 44 by 17 by 20 inches. Back at the front of the aisle, we have a really nice glass top coffee table that's 4 foot by 28 inches by 21 inches. Up against the back wall there, we have a set of metal headboards and footboards. Next to that, we have a nice set of 4 cloth chairs. In front of the aisle, we have a Weber Genesis grill that has a side burner. Following that up, we have a lot of assorted board games. These are awesome, especially with Christmas coming up. Keep the family and the kids busy. Next up, we have a mini fridge. This would be great if you need somewhere to store extra drinks when you have the family over for Christmas. Also, don't miss out, there is a vintage red flyer wagon. Also, there's a ton of vintage and even newer prints that are on this auction, so don't miss out if you need some decoration for your house. There's also a really nice office chair, as you can see here. I don't know if it's real leather or fake leather, but it's in really nice condition. Following that up, we have another sectional couch that might make a great opportunity to fit in your living room. Also next to that, there is a few glass carboys for all of my beer and winemakers out there, so don't miss out on a good deal on those. Now let's move on to the other side of the aisle. We have a ton of cool stuff on this side also, starting with a stack of chairs. There's also a number of desks to put those chairs at, so if you need somewhere to work, this is a great option for you. At the front of the aisle there's a granite slab for a countertop with a hole cut in it for the sink. So if you're thinking about redoing your bathroom, this might be a great way to save a ton of money. After that, there's a nice recliner. That's an interesting pattern. Following that up, there's a number of couches that might be a great fit for your house. Moving on from that, there's another headboard and footboard set. Behind that, there's also a wall hanging clock that's in really nice condition. Anyone with a bar needs some extra bar stools. In the back there's a couple of really nice bar stools that might be a great addition to your bar. Towards the back of the aisle there's a Kenmore electric dryer next to a Whirlpool range. And after that, there's also a GE electric range next to a GE electric dryer. Following that up, we have a really nice large recliner that's in camo pattern. At the front of the aisle, we have a number of large prints. To follow that up, we have a Philco radio with station numbers book. It is untested, but if you're into old radios, you'll probably be able to get it working. Following that up, we have 2 Coleman coolers with a quick bed air mattress that's still in its box. Following that up, we have a Dimplex electric air heater that's approximately 24 by 20 by 12. That's perfect on those cold nights. One of the last cool things we have in this auction that we're going to cover today is 2 vintage hair dryers on stands that work per seller. And that's all we have for you today. This has been the walkthrough for December 4th's online antique and collectibles auction on smithauctions.com. Log on and bid now.